Well, there's breaking news just coming in this morning from the state of Jammu and Kashmir. Terrorists have entered the 182nd Battalion of the Border Security Force near Srinagar Airport in Jammu and Kashmir. Now, terrorists attacked the BSF camp around 4:50 a.m. this morning, local time, and BSF camp is just 200 meters away from the airport. Now, one person has been killed in the attack, while 4 others have been injured, and operations are still underway. Heavy firing and blasts were heard inside the camp. It's believed to be a Fidayeen attack, and the police suspect more Fidayeens to be inside that camp. And there were a few suspected militants who had entered the 182nd Battalion of the Border Security Force. Remember, this is near the Srinagar Airport, just outside the Air Force Station in the Gogo Hamhama in Srinagar. Suspected Fidayeen militants attacked the Border Security Force camp near Srinagar Airport in the Hamhama area of Budgaon district in central Kashmir this morning. And according to sources, the first blast took place around 4:15 a.m., but the blasts were followed by firing. Sirens were also heard as the blast took place, and explosions also are taking place intermittently now. And 2 BSF personnel have been injured in this attack. In fact, 4 have been injured in this attack and 1 feared dead at this point in time. That's all the details we're getting right now on this particular development coming out from the state of Jammu and Kashmir. Now, terrorists have attacked the BSF transit camp in Srinagar International Airport, the Hamhama area. And around 4:15 this morning, terrorists tried to enter the BSF 182nd Battalion camp, which is situated near the Srinagar Airport. The security forces retaliated, and following which the terrorists were holed up in a building inside the campus.
Had to be anticipated. I am not surprised. There would be perhaps more of similar attacks to take revenge of what we've done in terms of exposing them. This attack is in a place which is very heavily guarded. It's a highly secure zone right next to the international airport. There are TA battalions, there's the regular army there, there's the BSF there, there's the Air Force elements there.
And this morning, this is news just coming in from the state of Jammu and Kashmir. Remember, we're telling you that terrorists attacked a Border Security Force camp near Srinagar Airport, injuring at least 2 BSF soldiers, rather 4 of them this morning. And reports also suggest the attack was carried on BSF's 182nd Battalion, which was in fact a suicide attack. And the officials have also said the terrorists are now holed up in the building inside the campus. And following the attack on the BSF camp, Srinagar Airport has now been closed down temporarily. No passenger vehicle is being allowed to go towards the airport. And our correspondent from the state of Jammu and Kashmir, Khalid Hussain, has sent us this report. Take a look.
We are standing here just 100 meters away from the camp where militants in the morning at around 4:15 a.m. stormed a camp of BSF 182 Battalion Gogai camp just adjacent to the international airport Srinagar and the airfield of Air Force. And it has been said that at 4:15 militants heavily armed reached the gate of the camp, and first they made blasts outside the camp and then they fired upon the camp. And this time when we spoke to the authorities, we have been learned that one body is laying outside the camp of the camp, and 2 to 3 militants maybe there which have sneaked inside. But this time there is lull, no firing is going on. But however, at 4:15 4:15 to around 5 a.m. there was heavy firing as well as blasts witnessed in the area. What eyewitness said that international airport has been closed down for the services. All flights have been till now cancelled. The whole area has been cordoned. A joint operation has been launched by the Army, CRPF and BSF as well as Jammu and Kashmir Police. But this is a very, very secure zone of Kashmir Valley where there is BSF camp, Air Force, airfield and as well as Srinagar International Airport. As well as there is an NRI colony where all top bureaucrats, ministers, ex-ministers reside. So attack on that place is very challenging for security forces. This area is considered the main hub of security zone in Kashmir Valley, and the attack here is simply the question mark to the security forces that how militants reached there and how they were able to attack the camp, which is placed in a highly secure zone of Kashmir Valley. With camera person Irfan Manzoor, this is Khalid Hussain for WION.
And you heard our correspondent, in fact, from the state of Jammu and Kashmir giving us a ground report. Remember, we're telling you terrorists have entered the 182nd Battalion of the Border Security Force near Srinagar Airport in Jammu and Kashmir. Remember, this is, as Khalid pointed out, a very secure area housing many bureaucrats in the presence of strong security personnel as well. And the BSF camp was attacked, remember, around 4:15 a.m. this morning. And it's just 200 meters away from the international airport, and one person has been killed and 4 others have been injured. And operation is still underway. Heavy firing and blasts were heard, but they've been stopped at this point in time. It is believed to be a Fedayeen attack, and police suspect that more Fedayeens to be inside this camp.